All right, everyone. Welcome back to our class on sleep basics. Today, we're diving into the nitty-gritty of why sleep is so important for your overall health and well-being. Let's start by understanding what happens when you drift off to dreamland. Sleep isn't just about closing your eyes and resting your head on a pillow. It's actually a complex process involving different stages that each serve unique purposes in restoring your body and mind. When you fall asleep, your brain transitions through four distinct sleep cycles: light sleep, deep sleep, REM sleep, and then back to light sleep again. During light sleep, which is the first stage of your sleep cycle, your breathing slows down and your muscles relax. It's like a gentle warm-up for deeper sleep stages ahead. This phase helps you feel more relaxed and ready to enter into deeper sleep states. Deep sleep comes next and is where your body repairs itself, builds muscle tissue, strengthens your immune system, and consolidates memories from the day. It's also crucial for growth hormones, which are released during this time, particularly important for children and teenagers. REM sleep follows deep sleep, and it stands for rapid eye movement sleep, because during this stage, your eyes dart around rapidly under your closed eyelids. This is where vivid dreams typically occur as your brain becomes more active, processing emotions and consolidating memories from the day. REM sleep plays a vital role in cognitive functions such as creativity, learning, and problem-solving. Understanding these stages of sleep helps us appreciate why getting enough quality sleep every night is so crucial for our overall health. It's not just about feeling rested. It impacts everything from your physical health to your mental well-being, and even influences how you perform at work or school. Now that we've covered the basics of what happens during sleep, let's talk about some tips to improve your sleep quality. First off, maintaining a regular sleep schedule can help regulate your body's internal clock, making it easier for you to fall asleep and wake up naturally. Additionally, creating a soothing bedtime routine like reading or listening to calming music can signal to your brain that it's time to wind down. Another important factor is the environment where you sleep. Make sure your bedroom is quiet, dark, and cool. A comfortable mattress and pillows are also key for getting a good night's rest. Lastly, avoid caffeine and heavy meals close to bedtime, as these can interfere with falling asleep quickly and staying asleep throughout the night. So there you have it, folks. By understanding the basics of sleep and its stages, we've gained insight into why quality sleep is so important for our health. Remember, making small changes in your daily routine can significantly improve how well you sleep at night and consequently enhance your overall well-being during waking hours. Thank you for joining me today. I hope this class has given you some useful information about the importance of sleep. Let's dive into understanding how sleep impacts our daily lives. You know that feeling when you wake up refreshed and ready to tackle the day? That's the power of good sleep at work. On the flip side, we've all had those days where we're dragging from a poor night's rest. This shows just how crucial sleep is for our overall well-being. To break it down further, let's start with cognitive functions. Sleep helps us think clearly and make decisions more effectively. It plays a vital role in memory consolidation, too. When you get enough sleep, your brain can better store information from the day, making recall easier later on. So imagine if you're cramming for exams or need to give an important presentation at work, good sleep is key. Physical health also takes a hit when we don't get enough rest. Sleep affects our immune system, making us more susceptible to colds and other illnesses when we're tired. It's like your body's defense mechanism gets weakened without proper sleep. Plus, lack of sleep can lead to high blood pressure and heart disease over time. Then there's the emotional aspect. Have you ever noticed that after a bad night's sleep, you're more irritable or moody? That's because sleep helps regulate our emotions. A good night's rest can improve your mood dramatically and help you handle stress better throughout the day. So how do we ensure we're getting quality sleep every night? Well, consistency is key. Try to go to bed at the same time each evening and wake up around the same time too. Also, creating a relaxing bedtime routine can make a big difference, maybe some light reading or listening to soothing music before you drift off. In conclusion, sleep isn't just about getting through the night. It affects every aspect of our daily lives from cognitive performance to physical health and emotional well-being. So next time you're tempted to stay up late watching another episode, remember how much better you'll feel with a good night's rest. All right, let's dive into one of the most fascinating topics in human physiology: sleep and its phases. Sleep is not just about resting your eyes and body. It's a complex process that involves various stages, each with their own unique characteristics and importance. The first phase we'll discuss is called NREM Stage 1, often referred to as light sleep. During this initial transition from wakefulness to deeper sleep states, the brain produces theta waves, which are slower than those produced during waking hours. This brief period marks a gradual slowing down of bodily functions, including heart rate and breathing. Next comes NREM Stage 2, where we spend most of our sleeping time. In this phase, the body continues to slow down further, and the brain starts producing sleep spindles, brief bursts of electrical activity in neurons. These spindles play an important role in consolidating memories and learning new information. As we move into NREM Stage 3, also known as deep or delta sleep, the brain produces slower waves called delta waves. This is where physical restoration takes place. Tissues are repaired, energy is restored, and growth hormones surge to aid recovery and development. Finally, REM sleep, rapid eye movement sleep, marks a dramatic shift from the previous stages. The eyes move rapidly beneath closed eyelids as vivid dreams occur due to increased brain activity, similar to waking states. REM sleep plays crucial roles in cognitive functions such as memory processing, emotional regulation, and problem-solving skills. Each stage of sleep serves specific purposes, contributing to overall health and well-being. Adequate time spent in each phase is essential for optimal functioning during wakefulness, from sharp focus at work to managing emotions effectively throughout the day. So remember, every night when you drift off into slumber, your body isn't just taking a break. It's engaging in intricate processes vital for maintaining good health and cognitive function. All right, everyone. Today, we're diving into the nitty-gritty of what influences quality sleep. Sleep is something that's crucial for our overall health and well-being, but did you know there are several factors that can impact how restful your night truly is? Let's start by talking about some everyday habits that could be affecting your sleep. First off, caffeine consumption plays a big role in the quality of your sleep. That morning cup of coffee might seem harmless, but if you're sipping on espresso late into the afternoon or evening, it can seriously disrupt your sleep cycle. Caffeine has a half-life of about 5 to 6 hours, meaning that even 4 hours before bedtime, there's still plenty left in your system to keep you awake. Another major factor is screen time. We all love our smartphones and tablets, but the blue light emitted from these devices can suppress melatonin production, making it harder for us to fall asleep. Try powering down at least an hour before bed so that you're not staring into screens right up until bedtime. Physical activity during the day also plays a role in how well we sleep at night. Regular exercise promotes better sleep by helping regulate your body's circadian rhythm and reducing stress, but be careful about working out too close to bedtime, as it might rev you up instead of calming you down. Diet can have an impact on sleep quality too. Heavy meals right before bed are a no-no, since they can cause discomfort and disrupt the sleep cycle. Opt for lighter dinners that won't weigh heavily on your stomach overnight. Lastly, your bedroom environment is key to achieving quality sleep. A cool room temperature around 65 degrees Fahrenheit is ideal for falling asleep quickly and staying asleep throughout the night. Also, a dark, quiet space free from distractions helps you get a good night's rest. So there you have it: caffeine intake, screen time before bed, exercise habits, diet choices, and bedroom conditions all play a part in how well we sleep each night. By addressing these factors, you can improve your quality of sleep and wake up feeling refreshed and ready to take on the day. That wraps up our discussion today about what influences quality sleep. Remember, small changes can make a big difference. Today, we're going to dive into something fascinating: REM sleep and its importance in our lives. Now, You might be wondering what exactly REM sleep is. Well, REM stands for rapid eye movement, which occurs during certain stages of sleep when your eyes dart back and forth rapidly under closed eyelids. It's during these periods that we dream vividly and intensely. So why does REM sleep matter so much? Let's think about it this way. If you consider sleep as a series of layers, then REM sleep is like the frosting on top of a cake. It adds an extra layer of richness to our sleeping experience. During REM sleep, your brain activity spikes up, almost mimicking what happens when you're awake. This stage plays a crucial role in memory consolidation and learning. Now, imagine your brain as a library where memories are stored. When we enter REM sleep, it's like the librarian comes out at night to organize all those books, moving them from one shelf to another so they're easy to find during the day. Without enough REM sleep, these memories might get scattered around or even lost in translation. REM sleep also helps regulate our emotions and stress levels. Ever felt really grumpy after a poor night's sleep? That's because your brain wasn't able to process all those stressful thoughts properly during REM sleep. It's like when you have too many tabs open on your computer, things start running slowly, or worse, crash. So how can we ensure we're getting enough REM sleep? Well, first off, aim for at least 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. That gives your body the time it needs to go through all 5 stages of sleep, including several periods of REM sleep. Also, try cutting out caffeine and alcohol a few hours before bedtime. They can disrupt your sleep cycle and reduce REM sleep. In summary, REM sleep is vital for memory consolidation, emotional regulation, and overall brain health. By prioritizing good sleep hygiene practices, you're giving yourself the best chance to get those precious REM sleep periods every night. All right, let's talk about how lack of REM sleep impacts our stress levels. First off, it's important to understand that REM, short for rapid eye movement, is crucial because during this stage of sleep, your brain waves are active and you're likely to have vivid dreams. It's when the body repairs itself and consolidates memories. Now, imagine skipping out on these nightly repairs, like neglecting to oil a machine before using it. That's what happens when we don't get enough REM sleep. Our stress levels skyrocket because our bodies aren't getting that vital recovery time. The next day, you might feel more irritable, anxious, and overwhelmed. Let's dive into why this is happening. When you're stressed out during the day, your body releases cortisol, a hormone that helps manage stress responses. However, if you don't get enough REM sleep at night, your cortisol levels remain elevated longer than they should, leading to a prolonged state of alertness and anxiety. Furthermore, lack of REM sleep affects our cognitive functions as well. We might find it harder to focus on tasks, remember information clearly, or even regulate emotions effectively. This can lead to increased stress in daily activities. Everything becomes more challenging when your brain isn't fully rested. So what's the takeaway here? Ensuring you get enough quality sleep, especially REM sleep, is key for managing your stress levels. Try setting a regular bedtime routine, avoiding screens before bed, and creating a relaxing environment to help improve your sleep quality. In summary, without sufficient REM sleep, our bodies struggle to recover properly from daily stresses, leaving us more prone to irritability, anxiety, and difficulty handling everyday tasks smoothly. Remember, a good night's rest is crucial for overall well-being and stress management. All right, everyone, let's dive into today's topic about the physical consequences of insufficient sleep. We all know how important it is to get enough rest, but sometimes we just can't seem to catch those ZZZs, right? So, what happens when we don't get the recommended 7 to 9 hours a night? First off, your immune system takes a hit. When you're sleep deprived, your body struggles to fight off common colds and other illnesses. It's like your body is running on empty and can't defend itself properly against those nasty germs. Another consequence, your metabolism slows down. This means that the food you eat isn't processed as efficiently, potentially leading to weight gain or difficulty losing weight. It's a real bummer because not only are you tired, but now you're dealing with extra pounds too. Next up, insufficient sleep can affect your heart health. Studies show that people who don't get enough sleep have higher risks of developing cardiovascular diseases like high blood pressure and coronary heart disease. Now let's talk about how lack of sleep impacts your brain. It affects cognitive functions such as memory, concentration, and decision-making skills. You might find yourself forgetting things more often or having trouble focusing on tasks at work or school. Lastly, insufficient sleep can lead to an increased risk of accidents. Whether it's driving a car or operating machinery at work, not getting enough rest can impair your judgment and reaction times, making you more prone to errors and mishaps. So there you have it, folks. Getting those hours in really does make a difference in how your body functions overall. Remember, sleep isn't just about feeling rested. It's crucial for maintaining good health and performance throughout the day. All right, everyone, let's dive into today's topic, the psychological impacts of poor sleep quality. We all know that sleep is important for our overall well-being, but have you ever thought about how poor sleep specifically affects your mind and emotions? Well, it turns out there are some pretty significant effects that can really impact your day-to-day life. First off, let's talk about mood. When we don't get enough quality sleep, our moods tend to suffer quite a bit. You might wake up feeling irritable or anxious, which makes sense since sleep helps regulate our emotions. It's like when you're tired, and everything seems harder to deal with. That's the poor sleep affecting your mood. Next up is cognitive function. Poor sleep can really mess with how well we think and process information. You know those days where you feel a bit foggy-headed, struggling to concentrate or remember things? That's likely due to not getting enough restful sleep the night before. It impacts everything from problem-solving skills to creativity. Then, there's the impact on mental health conditions like depression and anxiety. Research shows that people with insomnia are more prone to developing these issues compared to those who get adequate sleep. Poor sleep can make existing mental health problems worse too, creating a vicious cycle where lack of sleep worsens symptoms, which then further disrupts sleep. Lastly, let's not forget about the effect on our social lives and relationships. When we're tired and irritable from poor sleep quality, it often shows in how we interact with others. We might be short-tempered or less patient than usual, potentially straining friendships and romantic relationships. So what can you do to improve your sleep? Well, establishing a regular bedtime routine is key. Make sure your sleeping environment is comfortable and conducive to good sleep. Dark, quiet, cool temperatures work wonders. Also, avoid screens before bed since the blue light can disrupt your circadian rhythm. In conclusion, poor sleep quality isn't just about feeling tired during the day. It has profound effects on our moods, cognitive abilities, mental health, and social interactions. By prioritizing better sleep habits, you're not only improving your physical health, but also boosting your emotional well-being and enhancing your overall quality of life. That wraps up today's discussion on the psychological impacts of poor sleep quality. I hope this has given you some insights into how sleep affects more than just how alert you feel each morning. Today, we're going to dive into an interesting topic, the link between sleep and mood disorders. So let's get started. Sleep is one of those things we all need, but sometimes it can feel elusive. We often hear about its importance for physical health, like how it helps us recover from a tough workout or fight off infections. But did you know that sleep also plays a crucial role in our mental well-being? It turns out there's a strong connection between getting enough good quality sleep and maintaining a healthy mood. Let me break this down for you. When we sleep, our brain goes through different stages, each with its own unique purpose. During deep sleep, the body repairs tissues and builds muscle. But during REM sleep, which is when we dream, the brain consolidates memories and processes emotions. If we're not getting enough of these stages, or if our sleep is fragmented and disrupted, it can affect how we feel emotionally throughout the day. Now, let's talk about mood disorders specifically. Conditions like depression and anxiety are closely tied to poor sleep habits. Studies have shown that people with insomnia are more likely to experience symptoms of depression, while those suffering from major depressive disorder often report trouble sleeping through the night. It seems there's a bit of a chicken and egg situation here. Does lack of sleep cause mood disorders, or do mood disorders lead to poor sleep? The answer is probably both. Interestingly, treating sleep problems can actually help alleviate symptoms of mood disorders. For example, cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia has been shown not only to improve sleep, but also to reduce anxiety and depression in patients. It's a win-win situation. So how does this information impact you? Well, if you're struggling with your mood or noticing that your sleep quality isn't what it used to be, there might be a connection worth exploring. Try some basic strategies like sticking to a regular bedtime routine, avoiding screens before bed, and creating a comfortable sleeping environment. In conclusion, the relationship between sleep and mood is intricate and bidirectional. By prioritizing better sleep habits, you could potentially improve your mental health, and vice versa. So next time you're feeling down or restless at night, remember that small changes in your sleep routine might make a big difference. That's it for today. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the world of sleep and mood. Today, we're going to talk about how improving your sleep can boost emotional stability and help you better manage stress and mood swings. First off, let's understand why sleep is so crucial for our mental health. When we get enough quality sleep, it helps regulate the hormones responsible for emotions like serotonin and dopamine. These are key players in keeping us calm and happy. Now, here's where things can go awry. Many of us aren't getting the recommended 7 to 9 hours a night. This leads to sleep deprivation, which can cause irritability, anxiety, and depression. The good news is there are several strategies we can use to improve our sleep habits and consequently enhance emotional stability. First up, establish a regular bedtime routine. Going to bed at the same time every night helps train your body to recognize when it's time to wind down. This could include activities like reading a book or listening to soothing music. Next, create an optimal sleeping environment. Make sure your bedroom is dark, quiet, and cool. Around 65 degrees Fahrenheit is ideal for most people. Also, invest in a comfortable mattress and pillows that support your body properly. Another tip is to limit screen time before bed. The blue light emitted by phones, tablets, and computers can disrupt melatonin production and make it harder to fall asleep. Try putting these devices away at least an hour before bedtime. Physical activity during the day also plays a role in better sleep quality. Regular exercise helps you feel more tired come nighttime, but avoid vigorous workouts close to bedtime as this might keep you awake longer. Lastly, watch what you eat and drink before bed. Heavy meals or spicy foods can cause heartburn and discomfort when lying down. Caffeine and alcohol should be avoided several hours prior to sleep time since they can interfere with your ability to fall asleep quickly and stay asleep through the night. By implementing these strategies, we're giving ourselves the best chance at getting a good night's rest, which in turn helps us wake up feeling emotionally balanced and ready to tackle whatever comes our way. Remember, consistency is key. It might take some time for your body to adjust to new sleep habits, but the benefits will be well worth it. So there you have it, simple steps to improve your sleep and emotional stability. Sweet dreams. All right, everyone, let's talk about how we can improve our sleep habits through simple lifestyle changes. Getting good quality sleep is crucial for our overall health and well-being. So today, I'll share some tips to help you sleep better. First off, consistency is key when it comes to sleep schedules. Try going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, even on weekends. This helps regulate your body's internal clock and improves the quality of your sleep. Next, create a comfortable sleeping environment. Make sure your bedroom is cool, quiet, and dark. Invest in a good mattress and pillows that support you well. These small adjustments can make a big difference in how well you sleep at night. Avoid caffeine late in the day as it can disrupt your sleep pattern. Try to finish up coffee or tea by early afternoon if possible. Also, limit alcohol consumption before bedtime since it may interfere with your sleep cycle. Physical activity during the day promotes better sleep too. Just remember not to exercise right before bed because that might make you feel more awake and restless. Establishing a relaxing pre-sleep routine can also help prepare your mind for rest. You could try reading a book, taking a warm bath, or practicing some gentle stretching exercises. Lastly, be mindful of electronic devices before bedtime. The blue light emitted from smartphones, tablets, and computers can suppress melatonin production, which makes it harder to fall asleep. So consider putting them away at least an hour before you plan on hitting the hay. In summary, by adopting these lifestyle changes, you can significantly improve your sleep quality and overall health. Remember, consistency is key along with creating a conducive sleeping environment and sticking to healthy bedtime habits. So there you have it. I hope this gives you some ideas to start sleeping better tonight. Let's dive into sleep hygiene practices for stress management. When we talk about managing stress, one of the most overlooked yet crucial aspects is getting enough quality sleep. Think about it. When you're well rested, do you feel more equipped to handle daily pressures? Absolutely. So today, we'll explore some simple but effective strategies to improve your sleep hygiene and reduce stress. First up, establish a consistent bedtime routine. Just like how children benefit from having a regular bedtime schedule, adults can too. Try going to bed at the same time every night, even on weekends. This helps regulate your body's internal clock, making it easier for you to fall asleep and wake up naturally. Next, create a sleep-friendly environment. Keep your bedroom cool, quiet, and dark. Maybe invest in some blackout curtains or a white noise machine if necessary. Your bed should be comfortable. Consider the right mattress and pillows for you. Also, avoid using electronic devices before bedtime, as blue light can disrupt your circadian rhythm. Another tip is to limit caffeine and alcohol intake, especially later in the day. Caffeine can stay active in your system for hours after consumption, making it hard to fall asleep. Alcohol may make you feel sleepy initially, but often leads to fragmented sleep patterns that reduce overall quality. Physical activity during the day can significantly improve nighttime sleep. Exercise helps regulate hormones and reduces stress levels, so try fitting some form of physical activity into your daily routine. However, avoid vigorous exercise close to bedtime as it might keep you awake longer than desired. Lastly, manage your thoughts before bed. Stress and anxiety are common reasons for insomnia. Try relaxation techniques such as deep breathing exercises or meditation right before sleep. Journaling can also be helpful. Writing down your worries and planning helps clear your mind so you don't carry them into bedtime. By incorporating these practices into your daily routine, you'll likely find that stress management becomes easier thanks to better sleep quality. Remember, consistency is key. Give yourself time to adjust to these new habits and notice the positive changes in both your sleep patterns and overall well-being. So there you have it, some practical tips to improve your sleep hygiene for managing stress effectively. Today, we're diving into the world of sleep troubles and exploring some common causes of insomnia. Insomnia is one of those pesky issues that can really get under your skin when you're trying to catch some Zcash. Have you ever found yourself tossing and turning at night, wishing for a good night's rest? Well, there are several factors that could be keeping you awake. First off, let's talk about stress and anxiety. They're like the high-ticket items on the insomnia list because they can really weigh you down and make it hard to relax. When your mind is racing with worries or fears, falling asleep becomes a challenge. It's like trying to fall asleep while watching a thriller movie your brain just wants shut off. Another big player in the insomnia game is lifestyle choices. Think about how caffeine affects you. If you're sipping coffee late into the evening, it could be like adding fuel to the fire and keeping you awake longer than you'd like. Also, engaging in intense physical activity close to bedtime can rev your engine when you should be winding down. Then there's the issue of sleep environment. Your bedroom needs to be a sanctuary for rest, not a bustling hub of noise or light. If your room is too noisy, bright, or cluttered, it might feel like you're in an active living space rather than a peaceful sleeping zone. Next up are medical conditions and medications that can interfere with sleep patterns. Certain health issues such as chronic pain, acid reflux, or even thyroid disorders could be the culprits stealing your sleep. Also, many medications have side effects that include insomnia, so it's important to check in with your doctor if you think this might be part of the problem. Lastly, let's not forget about depression and other mental health issues. They often come hand in hand with sleep troubles because they can disrupt your natural sleep-wake cycle. It's like having a light switched on all night long when you want it to be off. To sum up, insomnia isn't just one thing, but rather a mix of factors that could include stress and anxiety, lifestyle choices, environment, medical conditions, medications, and mental health issues. Identifying what's keeping you awake is the first step towards getting those much-needed hours of sleep. Today, we're diving into how managing insomnia can boost your mental health. Insomnia is more than just having trouble falling asleep. It's a symptom that often points to underlying stress or anxiety. Let's explore some simple, yet effective techniques you can use to improve both your sleep and overall well-being. First up, establishing a regular bedtime routine can make a huge difference. By winding down with calming activities like reading a book or taking a warm bath before bed, you signal to your body that it's time to relax and prepare for sleep. Next, creating an environment conducive to rest is key. Make sure your bedroom is dark, quiet, and cool. Investing in comfortable bedding and pillows can also enhance your sleep quality dramatically. Another important aspect is limiting exposure to screens right before bed. The blue light from phones, tablets, or computers can interfere with your body's natural production of melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep cycles. Now, let's talk about the importance of physical activity during the day. Regular exercise helps you feel more tired at night and promotes better quality sleep. Just be mindful not to engage in intense workouts too close to bedtime, as this might disrupt your sleep patterns. Lastly, managing stress through relaxation techniques, such as mindfulness or meditation, can significantly improve sleep. Practicing these methods regularly teaches your mind to unwind and focus on the present moment, making it easier to drift off to sleep. By implementing these strategies into your daily routine, you'll not only combat insomnia, but also enhance your mental health by reducing anxiety and stress levels. Remember, consistency is key in seeing long-term benefits from these changes, so give them a try and see how they can positively impact both your sleep and overall mood. Today, we're diving into one of the most intriguing aspects of psychology: interpreting dreams for psychological insights. Dreams have fascinated humans for centuries and can provide us with valuable clues about our subconscious mind. So let's explore how analyzing your dreams might give you deeper understanding of yourself. First up, it's important to understand that not all dreams are created equal in terms of their significance. Some dreams are just random assortments of images and thoughts from the day, while others can be highly symbolic and meaningful. To start interpreting your dreams effectively, keep a dream journal beside your bed so you can jot down everything you remember as soon as you wake up. Next, consider the context of the dream. Dreams often reflect current events or concerns in our lives. For example, if you've been under a lot of stress at work recently and then dream about being chased by something, that's probably your subconscious highlighting your anxiety around those stressful situations. Another key aspect is symbolism. Certain objects or scenarios commonly have symbolic meanings across cultures. Water might represent emotions, flying could symbolize freedom or feeling on top of things, while falling often represents fears or insecurities. Of course, the meaning can vary based on personal experiences and cultural background too. Also think about recurring dreams. These tend to be particularly significant as they may indicate ongoing issues that need attention in your life. For instance, if you keep dreaming about being lost somewhere, it could suggest feeling directionless or uncertain about future plans. To dig deeper into these interpretations, try associating dream elements with waking life events and emotions. Ask yourself, What was happening before the dream? How did I feel during those times? This can help uncover underlying themes in your dreams and connect them to real-world situations. Additionally, don't overlook how you felt upon waking from a dream. If you woke up feeling anxious or relieved, that emotional response might be just as important for understanding what the dream means to you personally. Lastly, share your dreams with someone else sometimes. Talking about your dreams can provide new perspectives and insights you wouldn't have thought of alone. It's amazing how another person's viewpoint can help unravel hidden meanings in a dream. In conclusion, interpreting dreams can be like exploring a rich tapestry woven from the fabric of our subconscious mind. By keeping track of them, considering their context, understanding symbolism, noticing recurring themes, reflecting on emotions, and sharing with others, you can unlock deeper psychological insights into yourself and your life experiences. All right, everyone, let's dive into today's topic: techniques to influence dream content positively. Now, dreams can be such fascinating things, but wouldn't it be amazing if we could control them and make them more enjoyable? Well, believe it or not, there are several techniques that can help us do just that. First up is something called dream rehearsal. This involves visualizing a desired dream scenario before you fall asleep. Imagine yourself in a peaceful garden or conquering fears like flying without anxiety. The idea here is to set the stage for positive dreaming by engaging your subconscious mind with these pleasant images. Next, we have lucid dreaming, which allows us to become aware that we're dreaming and take control of our dream content. To achieve this, practice recognizing when you're in a dream state during waking hours. For example, look at a digital clock or read text twice if it changes each time you look away. Chances are high you're dreaming. Another technique is mood setting. Before drifting off to sleep, focus on creating a positive mood by listening to soothing music or reflecting on happy memories. This can influence the emotional tone of your dreams and make them more uplifting overall. Dream incubation is yet another powerful tool. Write down a specific dream goal before bed and place it somewhere you'll see it upon waking up. For instance, if you want to solve a problem in your life, write that down clearly and let your subconscious work on it while sleeping. Lastly, consider changing your sleep environment to enhance positive dreaming experiences. Make sure your bedroom is comfortable and inviting. Use soft lighting or pleasant scents like lavender to create a relaxing atmosphere conducive for sweet dreams. So there you have it, some effective techniques to influence dream content positively. By practicing these methods regularly, you can enjoy more peaceful, enjoyable, and even inspiring dreams that enrich your waking life too. Thank you for joining us on this journey to explore how sleep affects stress and mental well-being. Over these past weeks, we've covered many essential topics, from understanding the basics of sleep and its impact on daily life to diving deep into REM sleep and its importance in managing stress levels. We also delved into the physical and psychological consequences of insufficient sleep, linking it closely with emotional stability and mood disorders. We discussed strategies for improving sleep quality through lifestyle changes and sleep hygiene practices that can significantly enhance your mental health. Additionally, we explored common causes of insomnia and techniques to manage it effectively for better overall well-being. Lastly, we ventured into the mysterious world of dreams, learning how they offer psychological insights and ways to positively influence their content. The most important takeaway from this course is recognizing sleep's crucial role in maintaining emotional balance and managing stress. By applying what you've learned about enhancing your sleep quality through simple lifestyle adjustments, you're empowered to improve your mental health and well-being. Remember that prioritizing a good night's rest can lead to significant improvements in how you handle daily stresses. We hope this course has equipped you with valuable knowledge to make informed decisions about your sleep habits and overall mental health. As you continue on your journey towards better sleep, we encourage you to apply these lessons in your everyday life. Whether it's creating a consistent bedtime routine or incorporating relaxation techniques before bed, every small step counts. Finally, please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any further questions or need additional guidance. We'd love for you to connect with us and share your experiences, or even leave a review about how this course has benefited you. Wishing you all the best in your future endeavors, and looking forward to seeing positive changes as you prioritize better sleep. Thank you once again for being part of this learning community.